That was a big-time win from the Lakers last night against the San Antonio Spurs. Man, are they proving a lot of us wrong. These guys have been competing night in and night out. And it does not matter who steps in on that basketball court. These guys are contributing in a way that is beautiful to see. What they did, game plan-wise, offensively and defensively, boy, oh boy, it is a beautiful thing to see. I'm going to dig a lot more into this game. But by the way, have you guys checked out Pechanga Resort Casino? It is beautiful, man. And Lakers Talk Daily is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Whew. Beautiful game to watch. It was a highly entertaining game, but yet very, very confusing. I don't know what the referees were calling last night, but I'm so happy the Lakers did not let the referees dictate that game. It was very physical. The Spurs did a great job. I must say the Spurs did a great job picking up Luka Doncic full court, tiring him out, and forcing others to beat them. Luka Doncic, I must say, great job. Great job. I like the fieriness that he really has and brings to this team. I understand him bickering at the refs. Can it get tiring at times? To me personally, yes, it does. But it really does fuel this man. Marcus Smart going in there. He has been huge for the Lakers early on this season. Not the little scoring he's doing, not because of the steals, because of his energy and effort. He brings the most out of his teammates. It is a big collective effort that we are seeing with this team. And the biggest thing and the biggest worry is, how are the Lakers going to contain Wemby? And first half, kind of iffy a little bit. He was getting to his spots easily. Then you just see a shift. Lakers were real aggressive, taking it right into his chest, getting him into early foul trouble, taking him out the game. We did not see Wemby that much throughout the game because of him being in foul trouble. The Lakers were able to capitalize on that. The first half was great. Lakers were battling every single possession. J.J. Redick drawing up plays, and there was a point where, what is going on with this offense? Why is the ball not moving? Why are we sitting here watching Luka Doncic go one-on-one? Where is Rui Hachimura in the mix? Where is Jake LaRavia in the mix? Where is Deondre Ayton in the mix in that first half? And you can see, I was there last night in the building. I was there. And you can see J.J. Redick looking at his guys. What are we doing? What offense are we running? Second half comes. Lakers have a lead going into halftime. What are they going to do? What adjustments are the Lakers going to make? What was the message that J.J. Redick sent to his guys going into the locker room? Knowing you got no Austin Reeves, where the hell are you going to get the other scoring from besides Luka Doncic? How are we going to be able to play defense without fouling? Because Luka Doncic was in foul trouble as well as with Marcus Smart. Spurs also were in foul trouble as well. Again, the refs, I don't know what the hell they were doing out there, but it was a very, very interesting game. A lot of whistles were blowing throughout that game, but that's besides the point. The biggest thing is third quarter comes. The Spurs jump up too much as 10 points. And you're like, oh, here we go. Third quarter woes. Here we go. How are the Lakers going to respond? This is the same thing that we are used to seeing with the Lakers. They come to the second half, no matter whether they're up or they're down by a little bit of points, they can never find a way to regroup and get off to a strong start in the second half. And you want to know what's really beautiful to see? Down by 10 points, the Lakers responded. They responded. Luka Doncic led the way. DeAndre Ayton running the floor, catching lobs. Jackson Hayes running the floor, catching lobs. Jake LaRavia getting in the paint. Nice little up and unders. Knocking down wide open looks. Marcus Smart getting steals, leading that into transition, getting out into the open lanes, passing it to Luka Doncic in the fast break, getting layups. Lakers are able to do something different. And then, as far as the defensive end, what did they do on Wemby? They must have looked at the film that the Phoenix Suns were doing, doubling him. As soon as he caught the ball, Wemby had no choice but to give it up. And the Lakers did a great job of doubling him early, forcing him to pass. Wemby was frustrated through that second half. And I have to give a lot of credit to J.J. Redick and his guys on executing the scouting report and the game plan. And it was a beautiful thing to see. This is a big win. Without Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Gabe Vincent, you guys need to understand how important this win is. The Spurs were hot. They were one of the hottest teams in the Western Conference, and the Lakers did that with key guys out of the rotation. You guys have to hear me when I'm saying this. That was a big-time win. That is a statement win. 7-2. The Lakers are 7-2. Now the momentum can't go like this. It's got to be like this throughout this entire season. I'm going to touch a little bit more on this game, or I have to let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
7-2. The Lakers are 7-2. There's a couple other things I needed to touch on in the game last night against the Spurs. What the hell was that last minute of that fourth quarter? The referees, again, blowing their whistle. Blowing their whistle. I can't believe, I don't think I have seen that in a very long time. A lane violation. Marcus Smart didn't get his feet behind the out of bounds line. If he would have done that, just be patient and pass the ball up ahead of the floor when Rui is wide open, the clock runs out. But Marcus Smart was in a rush, in a hurry to get that ball out quick and throw it up ahead to Rui Hachimura, and what happens? The Spurs get another chance to tie the game up or either win the game. And luckily, the Lakers played great defense. The ball gets tipped, goes out of bounds, time still left on the clock. And guess what happens? Julian Champagnie gets to the lane off of a misread on a defensive blown assignment, able to slip to the basket, and what happens? He gets a tip, a foul, mental errors. And that's something that I know J.J. Redick is going to talk to his guys is we can't have mental errors like that. When we have the lead and it's crunch time like that, we got to be smart. This is when we got to be disciplined. And I'm sure that's the message going into the locker room at the end of the game. But you're going to take any win, especially in the NBA. Because not every game is easy, especially for the Los Angeles Lakers. But damn, that last-minute stretch, those things cannot happen. Because when you think of a playoff scenario, things like that will bite you in the, you already know what I got to say. But 7-2, a fantastic game. Great to watch. It's great to see a Lakers team that is motivated, that is competing, playing hard, buying into the coaching, buying into their teammates. It is a whole foundation that you're seeing that is being built early within this season with J.J. Redick and his guys. And it's lovely to see. This is fun basketball to watch, and we all have to enjoy this. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We out.